What is the drag coefficient of a golf ball, and why is it important? Have you ever wondered how a golf ball can soar through the air with such grace? One of the key factors that makes this possible is the drag coefficient. So, what exactly is the drag coefficient of a golf ball, and why does it matter? The drag coefficient, often referred to as CD, typically ranges from about 0.24 to 0.74 golf balls. This number can change based on the ball's surface texture, spin, and speed. For example, a smooth sphere has a higher drag coefficient, usually between 0.5 and 1.2. In contrast, a dimpled golf ball, which is what most players use, has a much lower drag coefficient, often around 0.3 to 0.4 for when moving at typical golf speeds. So, why is this lower drag coefficient so important? First off, it directly affects how far a golf ball can travel after being hit. The dimples on the ball help reduce drag by about 50% compared to a smooth ball. This means that players can achieve longer carry distances, which is a huge advantage on the course. The drag coefficient also plays a role in ball control and stability. The way air flows around the ball influences lift and spin, which in turn affects the ball's trajectory. A well-designed golf ball will have a drag coefficient that allows for optimal performance in these areas. Manufacturers pay close attention to the drag coefficient when designing golf balls. They optimize the surface patterns, including the size, shape, and depth of the dimples. This is crucial for players of all skill levels, as it helps balance distance and control. When a golf ball is struck, the dimples cause the airflow around it to transition from smooth to turbulent. This turbulence helps the air cling to the ball's surface longer, which delays flow separation and reduces the size of the wake behind the ball. As a result, the pressure drag is lowered, allowing the ball to travel further. At typical golf speeds, which can reach around 160 miles per hour, the drag coefficient becomes even more significant. The Reynolds number, which measures flow conditions, indicates that a dimpled surface greatly reduces drag compared to a smooth one. Different dimple designs can slightly alter the drag coefficient and the lift-to-drag ratio, impacting the ball's flight characteristics, such as height, distance, and spin. Additionally, the spin rate of the ball can affect drag, as a spinning ball creates different airflow patterns that influence both drag and lift forces. In the context of golf gear and equipment, understanding the drag coefficient is essential. It guides the design and selection of golf balls, helping players choose the right one for their game. By selecting balls with appropriate dimple designs, golfers can improve their distance and control, which are vital for success on the course. In summary, the drag coefficient of a golf ball is a key factor in its aerodynamic efficiency. It directly impacts flight distance and behavior, making the dimples an essential feature for modern golf ball performance.